driven by some impulses. And there will be a lot of senses and feelings and emotions around that type of meeting that you get into. Impulses are triggers, things that actually bring about actions or reactions in an individual behavior. And this is where you have the issues of feelings, emotions, right? So your feelings, attitudes, and emotions. They will come out. And what it means is that your service user may actually be affected in the process of your dealing with that individual. And as a result, you may discover that you are not able to actually achieve your goal as previously envisaged to you. So, these things, the impulses, how your senses go around, the feelings and the attitudes and emotions can play quite a lot of important role in your life. And all these things actually are integrated and very, very interdependent. What it means here, if you have disturbed emotion because of a situation in which you find yourself in, naturally your actions also will be a reaction to that situation, right? That is where the interrelatedness and the interdependence comes in. What happens to you also affects your feelings. That is true? Huh? Can you use anybody with an example which can say the very good thing to the best person? Which is close to people's hearts that can hurt you quickly? An example. Something which can hurt somebody's feelings very quick.
Love.
Love. No. Obviously it's love. You said, mention it.
This
Okay. Can you present it in a way that you think can cause somebody's feelings? Please go haywire. Leave bad.
Let's take this in a good relationship. True trust each other. And suddenly the situation changes and they break up. So the person can be more emotionally damaged.
And can be enemies.
Yeah.
How was that? It's again this. No condom. Thank you, oh my goodness of God. Thank you, thank you. And he said, I can't marry you. You're too poor. So, what do you think? All my life I've been thinking about, oh yes, this is the one, this is my angel, this is my everything. God couldn't have made anything better than this. We'll start looking at everybody as useless except this one, right? And just God says, no, because we are too poor. How do you feel? So sad. So, human behavior and the impulses and things that work within human behavior, or rather human mind, will generate type of behavior that can be hurtful to the feelings of that person. So, these are quite integrated and because very necessary. When you deal with yourself, be cautious on how you manage their emotions. Be cautious about your attitude towards those people. And be cautious about their feelings. Don't injure their feelings. Because then, you not affect yourselves. Right? It means you are paranoid. Because all of us have our feelings. And these are things that make us be what we are. Right? And you know that if there's anything which is so tough, it's how to control emotion. Right? When it goes haywire. Very simple thing. I'll give you an example. How many of you here are Arsenal fans? Those who like soccer.
That's it.
Who is Arsenal?
Name.
You're Arsenal. Right. Now, how do you feel Arsenal playing Brentford and beaten? And Brentford is the thing to think about. See? Well, to you, when you're talking about Arsenal, you're getting one when meeting Man City, not too much of money, meeting Liverpool, something like that. That's not in the chest. Not in the chest is a bit. So,
It's a great thing, yeah? I know. He's a money man.
No, that's money.
This
Since my childhood, I've been a Liverpool fan.
Old people.
Yes, up to now, whatever it is. Yes. Tell us the whole thing, the whole of 80s. Yes. So, I'm one of those. Because whether they're fun, maybe, whether they lose or they win, you're still a fan.
You know,
But you don't have to check. Because I was not, then so emotions, what I'm trying to do is to explain how an emotion can take control of yourself, right? Have you seen people fighting? Because someone is supporting Liverpool, the other is supporting Manchester. Yeah. Why would you fight? The game is in England and you are here. You are fighting in the star. That doesn't make sense. So this demonstrates to you how an emotion can take control of an individual, right? So when you are dealing with your self-diffuser, that's how we're going to take for cheap examples. You are dealing with an individual's feeling and they can be injured, and that can actually distort the whole relationship between yourself and that individual. And actually, even if you assist that individual accordingly, that individual may not benefit from your interaction. So you need to manage it. So the purposeful expression of feeling is where the service user should be able to express freely. That's what it is. Purposeful expression of feeling is where you allow the service user to express his emotions, right? Freely, his feelings, which have been generated by the emotions, they should also be managed freely. That way, the service user will be able to cooperate with you, right? So here, you need to recognize the connection between the emotions and the feelings. Emotions and the feelings. How do you look at those? And how do you manage them? And how do they facilitate your relationship between you as the service provider and also as the service user? So this is important. That's why we take you through different courses there. You have to understand your psychology, right? You have to understand your sociology a bit. Have you done some sociological studies a bit? Yeah? Sociology? Good. And you have done social institutions. You have done anthropology. So all those things are trying to ground you into how you can understand. Sociology actually tells you how you can understand the environment, right? And the individual within that environment. That's what it is. Right? Individual and his environment, social institutions, social structures, and all sorts of things. When you come down to look at the psychology, the person now, his mind, his brain, his emotions, attitudes, feelings, senses, all sorts of things. This is how we do that. Now, if you look at the Maslow, anybody mentioned anything to you about Maslow?
What?
Maslow's law of hierarchy of needs. That's the easiest thing you should have done right quick. Maslow's law hierarchy of needs. It's an important one. So, firstly, for you as social worker, you need to understand Maslow's law. You will need this. You but Maslow's laws. That one is explained over there. You need these question notes. You will need these question notes. Yeah, I'll just put it somewhere so I don't forget. shows some main human or personality structure, right? And how you must organize and understand a human being being driven by the needs, right? It's very critical. All that we do, whatever you are doing now, is represented by the man's laws and hierarchy law, you know. If I tell you what, from all where you have come from into this lecture room here, Maslow understands this very well, why you are here. And we shall look at that. This is clear. What do you remind me here? So that's just a new topic, the capacity. So just remind me, right here. Okay, so Maslow looks at those things, and here, habitual expression of feelings, and she can understood as that recognition that you have, right, of your service user needs, because you are really being able to allow that individual to express himself. And especially when you have negative feelings. So you need to pay attention based on those principles looked at on individualization and something like that. And you are not supposed to do the judging. You are not judging somebody around. Instead, you are just supposed to be encouraging and stimulating the dialogue between yourself and that individual. So that in the end, you will be able to provide that type of therapy that the individual may wish to get to address the situation in which that individual is in, or may need to adjust the situation in which that individual is. So it becomes important that we look at it from that standpoint.
Because
everything. That's directly what you can do. When you look at an individual and you look at an individual's problem, and when you examine the emotional stance of that particular individual, you discover that in the end, sometimes the issues revolve about two domains: the environment of that individual and also the mind of that individual at that particular time. And that's why we talk about the issues of psychosocial. Right? We assume that half of the problems that individuals face, and I think last week I did mention this again, are actually psychological in nature, and also they are social in nature. Not social, but social. In other words, they are social, you and I put here, and also the economic, this is socio type, right? And the environmental. So you can see, these are how we should be able to look at the individual. And in your purposeful expression, you must be able to understand these three dimensions of the individual's situation. What actually is there? Right? In that instance, for that individual to behave the way he does. What is your relationship between yourself and your service user? And what is the action and reactions between the two of you? These become critical in addressing and understanding how you address issues of your service user, emotions, and feelings as they get generated. And because of that, you discover that every problem has an emotional implication. Which means that every problem actually has an emotional implication. If you don't have money, does that affect you? If you don't have money, and does that have anything to do with your life? Huh?
Yes. Because you can.
Let us assume you don't have money, which you have. Does that affect your life? How? Can you cry because you don't have money? But, yeah, just because you want to get sympathy to where it's supposed to be. Before you go to before you don't have right? But it's what I'm saying. Yes, if you don't have the money, behind your brain somewhere, there's a degree of insecurity, right? Yeah? And that can generate some emotions in yourself. Like something like that. Yeah? Yeah. So, this is those things. You have no money, it's lunchtime now. What are you going to do? Right? Somewhere, your mind is preoccupied with that thing. Yeah? So, this is what it means. So, every problem has actually an emotional implication. Yeah, for the other place. Also, how feelings of an individual present themselves to you will also have some emotional current. And it becomes important that you understand your service user based on these things here. So, in the expression of your feelings, communication becomes key. Because that's when you're trying to test your emotions from both sides, and also you are at the same time also trying to see how you can manage your feelings, attitudes, emotions, and all those things that come around. Move on. Maybe this will be our last for today. The purposeful expression, still looking at the principles, it's the one of our third principle. How you express your feelings is the main cause for Catholic process. And what is the Catholic process? We all know what it is. And also when we come back, we shall look at those processes and complete them. We've been looking at them in the manner that we have got in detail. But now we shall look at each one of those components within the processes so that you are aware of what these things are. But actually, gateway one is your foundation for your social work. That's it. I'm not going to get these things anywhere again. What do you need to be application after this? So, why do we need purposeful expression? One, we need an individual to deal with pressure and tension so that the service user can actually see the problem clearly, objectively, and also from the individual's viewpoints. Here, purposeful expression to go ahead heads of further or as an extension. Can be expressed if you use what you call the person-centered approach. Because that's where you make your service user really understand his situation, right? He should be able to see his problem or her problem very, very clearly. And also objective. And again, how does that individual view that problem as an individual with that problem? You see, right? I said that two things. An individual with a problem knows the cause of the problem. 100%, or let's put it 95%. Sometimes the problem comes, you don't know. It finds you. But in most cases, we find problems, or we generate problems. So, the problem of an individual, first and foremost, is not by the individual. In most cases. Where not, it may not be. Not exactly. Number two, the problem of an individual is not the individual. You don't understand it. The problem of an individual is not the individual. The problem of an individual is not the individual. Gilbert, Hilda, who else? So they're saying that you separate the two. If you want to assess you that will really understand and see the problem, don't make him look like he's the problem. Right? That's what it is. Then the problem will separate from him, then you'll be able to express himself. But then if you come here and have a problem there, you're bad. So, the moment that you can do that, you can't really express your problem to me. Seriously. Ineyo, nata kuchito ko, anansunza maki agari moto, maki asoa, gari moto abedwazo. Yeah. How do you deal with that problem? Also, maki agari moto, magari moto abedwazo, abandani gari moto. Yeah? What's the maki? Who do you think are magari? Apa nama kes maki apa? Agari masunga. Maki abedwa, gari moto abedwazo. Bolo maki asoa, gari moto abedwazo. Apa gari moto abedwazo? Mama ki ndio gari. So who does that? Where is the problem? The problem is the guy who kills the kid, or the problem is the death? The guy who kills the kid. That's the problem. So it's not the thing. No, that's not really. So the problem is not the thing. So the problem is the keeper of the kid.
Yeah, because if they keep themselves, then the cow will be there because the kid.
Okay, now the question is, I come to your office, and I listen to Maki. Maki was over, and before you deal with me, before I explain everything, what do you about? See you there? Okay, can we proceed from there?
No.
Okay. What was the expression of feelings? Require you to separate the two. Leave me with my problem. Deal with me as an individual, right? What am I doing my problem that I brought to you? I brought you the problem of my So this is how we will be looking at these things. I think what we do, let's stop at number. Yeah. Sobat number, I know this is a big one. So Sobat 19, right?